In the final lap of pre-poll preparation phase and all systems go for political parties. First list have come out for both the Congress and the BJP. 195 for the BJP and 30 plus seats for the Congress as the NDA races to cross the 400-seat target set by the Prime Minister. The spotlight will firmly be on the South Kutumbam. So today on the Times Now ETG poll, we are going to focus on the whirlwind trip of Telangana and Tamil Nadu and this poll blitz which will pick up pace after the 25th of March after Holi for the BJP, when Times Now has learned that over 150 events are planned for the Prime Minister on the election trail. 35 to 40 of these rallies will be in the southern states. So what has been the impact of all the different political parties' campaigns so far? Times Now ETG survey today gets you the sentiment on the ground, and our focus is going to be on the decider states, the 130 of the South. As always, in mid-March, where do these 130 seats, which way are they swinging? In the survey which was conducted, let's tell you what was the survey period. The survey was conducted between the 13th of December 2023 to the 7th of March 2024. It was a field survey. 85% of the respondents, we spoke to them face to face, and the sample size was 323,357. The telephonic survey was only 15%. So that gives you an idea of the accuracy, because 85% of the respondents, we spoke to them face to face. So let's get started. Straight away, first off the bat, let's take a look at the numbers for Andhra Pradesh. And in Andhra Pradesh, which way are things going right now? A total of 25 seats over there, and the vote share right now, 49% for the YSRCP, TDP plus Janasena is at 45%, NDA is at 2% and others are at 4%. In terms of seat share, let's see where Jagan Mohan Reddy versus Chandrababu Naidu, where the seats are right now. 21 to 22 seats still with the YSRCP. TDP plus Janasena is still at 3 to 4 seats. The BJP not really making any gains here, neither do the others. If we want to take a look at the comparison between where this projection is as compared to the 2019 figures, you will see that the YSRCP, Janasena, TDP and the BJP are pretty much where they were in 2019. So let's get you started with the analysis of these numbers. Joining us on the Times Now ETG survey today is Sanju Verma, National Spokesperson of the BJP, Harshvardhan Tripathi, Senior Journalist, JVC Sriram, Political Strategist and Commentator, Selan Dharmidharan, Spokesperson of the DMK. We'll come to you in a bit because Tamil Nadu will have to wait for a bit. Ravila Sridhar Reddy, Spokesperson of the BRS, and Lokesh Jindal, Political Analyst, leans towards the Congress. First word to you, JVC Sriram, the fact that you don't really have much of a change at all. One would have thought that there is some terrible anti-incumbency that a lot of people are talking about. For the YSRCP, in terms of numbers, it's not really translating.
Good evening, Badmaja. It's not translating as of now because, we can also say with confidence that the anti-incumbency has been seen more on the rural side of, urban side of Andhra Pradesh. And the rural Andhra Pradesh, particularly the OBCs and the scheduled castes and the scheduled tribes, a little bit of scheduled tribes, and the minority votes are going with the YSRCP. But what we need to watch is, although the Karyakartas and the supporters of BJP do not like, it looks like TDP, BJP and Janasena alliance might come into the reckoning. If that happens, we need to see probably in the next round of your opinion poll how the situation is changing. But as on date, it looks pretty clear that Jagan is leading and is comfortably winning not only the parliamentary seats, but also if these numbers translate to assembly, he might also have the government in his favor.
And most people would agree that for Jagan Mohan Reddy, the focus is in the rural areas. The schemes, the handouts, the benefits are being given to a large number of villagers in the rural areas. That's where the schemes are targeting. But Lokesh Jindal, speaking of the seat share and vote share of the Congress, let's go back to the vote share of the Congress for just a second. A bold gamble was taken by the Congress. Y. Sharmila made the Congress president, brother versus sister, not really translating much at all. You've got Congress here in the others at 4%. Let's take a look at what the Congress was in 2019 from 1.3%. You are pretty much the same right now in Andhra Pradesh, not making any headway. And imagine, this is a place where you had one of your tallest chief ministers at one point, Jagan Reddy's father. Now you are at 1.3%.
Certainly, it took time for the Congress to regain Telangana, and similarly, it will regain Andhra Pradesh pretty soon. Sharmila is with us. In fact, the people of Andhra Pradesh know very well YSR Congress. It has been marred with corruption. There are various issues, and they are being concealed over. In fact, BJP is not the answer. There's a strong anti-incumbency against YSRCP. So Congress is going to gain slowly and steadily. And
how slowly?
Over a period of time.
How slowly, sir?
Over a period of time, Padmaja, let me tell you. The southern bastion is going to be the stronghold of the Congress in the time to come. The way
you know, as someone famously said, in the long run, we are all dead. So let's hope that gains is made faster than that. Before I come to you, Sanju Verma, I want to ask you, Harshvardhan ji, अगर हम कंपैरिजन ग्राफिक्स देखें, एक चीज मुझे समझ में नहीं आती, सबसे ज्यादा बात अभी हो रही है कि टीडीपी जनसेना और बीजेपी का गठबंधन होने वाला है, पर यहां पे टीडीपी जनसेना अपने ही गठबंधन में कोई गेन्स नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, जस के तस बने हैं।
देखिए पंकजा, मुझे लगता है कि आंध्र प्रदेश एक ऐसा राज्य है जहां भारतीय जनता पार्टी की कोई रणनीति है ही नहीं। इतना क्लूलेस, इतना डायलेमा में, इतना दुविधा में, इतने द्वंद्व में देश में किसी और राज्य में नहीं। और उसके पीछे बड़ी वजह ये कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार को शायद राज्यसभा के नंबर्स दिखते हैं, शायद कई बार नेशनल लेवल पर एक स्ट्रांग लीडर दिखता है जो रीजनल लीडर है, जो उनके साथ खड़ा रहता है। जगन मोहन रेड्डी यहां आते हैं तो प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी से जिस तरह से मिलते हैं वो एक अच्छी पिक्चर बन जाती है, एक मैसेजिंग हो जाती है। लेकिन आंध्र प्रदेश में जो काम भाजपा को करना चाहिए था वो उसमें नकारा साबित हुए हैं। और आप सोचिए जरा, वहां क्रिश्चियन मिशनरीज के मतांतरण का मुद्दा इतना ज्यादा है, इतने मुद्दे हैं वहां। जगन मोहन सरकार के खिलाफ करप्शन के इतने मुद्दे हैं, स्कीम्स को जिस तरह से लागू किया है, अपीजमेंट के इतने मुद्दे हैं, लेकिन बीजेपी वहां कोई लड़ाई लड़ ही नहीं पाई है।
From whatever I remember in the last decade and a half, there has not been a single move of the government, any bill that YSRCP has opposed at the center, either in the Lok Sabha or the Rajya Sabha. Yet you want to go with his biggest antagonist. Why?
So, I'm happy you started with that saying. That is by Lord Keynes. As economic student, in the long run, we are all dead. But, Modi ji has given a whole new dimension to what long run means. He's talking not just of 2047, by which time we'll become a developed nation, Amrit Kal, as he says. But अगले 100 सालों का वो रोड मैप देने को तैयार हैं. When it comes to Andhra Pradesh, I will not hesitate to say BJP has a problem of plenty. You're absolutely right. With the top brass, Jagan Mohan Reddy has excellent relations. I mean, ये किसी से छुपा नहीं है, so there's no point in shoving things under the carpet. But look at the beauty of it. I will not say look at the irony of it. Despite having an excellent relationship with YSRCP's Jagan Mohan Reddy, we are being wooed by Chandrababu Naidu. Pawan Kalyan and the Prime Minister have a personal camaraderie, which you are well aware of. तो जो कांग्रेस हमेशा कहती है कि हमारे पास विकल्प का अभाव नहीं है. I think Andhra Pradesh fits into the bracket when it comes to the BJP. This is the only state, and that too in southern part of India, जहां पर BJP को विकल्प का अभाव नहीं है. Be it Jagan Mohan Reddy, be it Chandrababu Naidu, be it Pawan Kalyan's Jan Sena, everybody is pretty much fine with having an alliance or a dalliance with the BJP. The reports that we are getting, that while, at the central level, people from the YSRCP Congress and the BJP have never been, on the opposite sides of the fence. When it comes to Andhra Pradesh, the local cadre actually is very supportive of Chandrababu Naidu and TDP. And when I say local cadre, I mean the BJP's local cadre in Andhra Pradesh.
Okay, let's move to Telangana now. In Telangana, what does the Times Now ETG survey predict as of March 2024? BRS is at 31%. You've got NDA at 21%, INDIA at 39%. And in terms of seat share, let's see where each party stands. In terms of seat share, you've got BRS at 2 to 4 seats, BJP at 3 to 5 seats, Congress at 8 to 10 seats, and AIMIM will pretty much hold on to the 1 seat that they have there. Now, let's take a look at the comparison between where things stood in Telangana between 2019 and now. So you see the major fall which has happened is for the BRS Ravila Sridhar Reddy from 9 to maybe as low as 2. BJP, which won the surprise 4 seats, is also going to either stay there or make a gain of 1 seat. But the real gainer there is the Congress party, which from 3 is going up to as many as 8 to 10 seats. To you, Ravila Sridhar Reddy, I want to ask, do you think that the trickle from your party towards the BJP is going to turn into a flood?
See, now that Congress has come into power and BJP being in the center, yes, there are a few candidates who have shifted the sides, and our 3 sitting MP candidates also have joined BJP, and they were given tickets immediately the moment they joined, within 24 hours. Yes, we may face some challenges in this, parliament elections, having lost in the assembly elections. But I want to, remind everyone that we still are with 39 MLAs, and we have more than 25 MLCs with us. And as you predicted, it is 31% here. But I still differ with this because the ground is totally a bit different, from what you have predicted. It is not 2 to 4. I am sure we will be anywhere between 5 and 6 and more, while we try to retain our past number of 9 parliament seats. And coming to BJP, they don't have, candidates in most of the places. And out of the 9 candidates they have declared, 6 candidates who have been, who joined from BRS party to BJP, and in other places also they are now searching for candidates, and they are going to the leaders, houses of the leaders who are from BRS party.
Let me get in JVC on Telangana. What's happening behind the scenes? Do you see, JVC, this number close to what the reality is?
Probably as on date, because if you look at it, let me be very pragmatic and practical. 90 days are over for Revanth Reddy's government. So this honeymoon period is what they are into. And now they are entering into a very, very important and crucial phase. When I say this, I say it with a lot of factual data. As you have seen in Bengaluru, the kind of water crisis which is happening, Hyderabad is going to face water crisis. And the surrounding districts of Hyderabad are also going to face water crisis. It is how he is going to handle. He has given a lot of guarantees and promises, which some of them are getting fulfilled, like free bus ride, but many of them are yet to be fulfilled. So the next 45 days are going to be extremely crucial, Padmaja, to know whether Congress is able to go towards 9 seats or come back to 5 to 6 seats. Because I don't think they can go below 6 seats.
But when we're talking about BJP inviting people from BRS. Now, for example, Itala Rajender's seat, it's already been declared. Muralidhar Rao wanted to contest from there. Aren't there going to be local BJP leaders who are going to say, listen, I wanted to contest Malkajgiri. Now, why is a BRS import being given this seat?
See, Badmaja, the point here is that it's very important to note that BJP had announced the first list by March 2nd itself, compared to 2019, where they announced on March 21st. They have ample time, enough time to address the grievances and the concerns, because Malkajgiri seat was asked by many people, including Muralidhar Rao, which is known fact to the entire world. Muralidhar Rao asked it, the Devendra Gaut's son had asked it, Karuna Gopal had asked it, Itala Rajender had asked for that seat. So there are many contenders. So what is going to happen is, once Modi ji, it's the campaign trail, it's going to have an impact.
One question I want to ask to Lokesh Jindal, before I move on to the next state. It's very clear Revanth Reddy has also understood कि आगे डगर जो है थोड़ी सी डगमगा सकती है, which is why promptly when the Prime Minister landed in Telangana, here is what Revanth Reddy said on stage. Let's listen in.
नरेंद्र मोदी जी, हमारे हिसाब से प्रधानमंत्री का मतलब हमारे बड़े भाई बड़े भाई के जो मदद रहे तो ही हर प्रदेश के मुख्यमंत्री उनके क्षेत्र में वो कुछ तरक्की कर सकता है, कुछ डेवलपमेंट को आगे ले सकता है। इसीलिए मेरा गुजारिश है इस वक्त तेलंगाना अगर आगे तरक्की करना है, हम भी गुजरात जैसा हम आगे जाना है तो यहाँ पर आपकी मदद जरूरी है।
हर्षवर्धन जी, ऐसे हिंदी में एक वर्ड है शाना, इसे कहते हैं शाना आदमी। उसने कहा बाकी सूट बूट वगैरह चलता रहेगा, अपना देखो भाई।
नहीं पद्मजा जी, पहले तो ये कि रेवंत रेड्डी तो अखिल भारतीय विद्यार्थी परिषद के कार्यकर्ता रहे हैं मूल रूप से, तो स्टूडेंट पॉलिटिक्स में वो एबीवीपी में थे। दूसरा एक बात मुझे लगता है कि दक्षिण भारत के संदर्भ में आंध्र प्रदेश और केरल दो जगह हैं जहां भाजपा की मुश्किलें बहुत हैं, लेकिन यह भी सच है कि तेलंगाना में भारतीय जनता पार्टी जिसको कहते हैं कि अप्रत्याशित सफलता हासिल कर सकती। और मुझे ये लगता है कि तेलंगाना एक ऐसा राज्य है जहां पर कांग्रेस पार्टी की सरकार बन गई राज्य में। कर्नाटक एक ऐसा राज्य है जहां राज्य में कांग्रेस की सरकार है, लेकिन इन दोनों राज्यों में लोकसभा में भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सफलता बहुत बड़ी होने वाली है। कर्नाटक में उन्होंने करके दिखाया, तेलंगाना में भी जिस तरह से मत प्रतिशत बढ़ा है और जिस तरह का सेंटीमेंट दिख रहा है, और चुनाव तो नरेंद्र मोदी के नाम पर होना है, तो उसका उन्हें लाभ मिलेगा।
ओके, रविला श्रीधर रेड्डी, रेस्पॉन्ड।
Padmaja, there are two things here. You know, BJP was there in power in the past 10 years and no bifurcation promises were honored, number one. And all their sitting MPs who have contested assembly elections, Sanjay, Arvind, Bapurao lost, and Idala Rajendra, who is fielded now in Malkajgiri, lost in 2 seats. And thirdly, Congress party in the past 90 days, in satisfying the people, rather, if you look at the promises which they made, 6 guarantees, out of which many of them are not honored, and to a certain extent people have understood the inefficiency of Congress government. So definitely yes, next 30-45 days would be very different, and I am sure we will be better than what we have shown here.
Okay.
And Congress to a certain extent, because in rural areas, in particular pockets, in particular parliament segments, all the 7 MLAs are from Congress party. So BJP, as someone was predicting, will not be that great in our state.
Let's talk about Tamil Nadu now, because Salem Dharnidharan has been waiting very patiently, and here is what the Times Now ETG survey shows. In terms of the vote share, AIADMK is at 17%. The DMK is at 28% vote share. The Congress is at 20%, and the BJP is at 19%. In terms of vote share, in terms of seat share, where do things stand? In terms of seats, the DMK will get anything between 24 to 28 seats. 24 to 28 we are giving to the DMK, 5 to 7 to the Congress, AIADMK 1 to 3 seats, and the BJP, which is quite surprising, is 2 to 6 seats. Remember, they have won 1 seat in the past, and right now in the 2019 elections, they got 0 seats. Let me start with you again. JVC Sriram, 2 to 6 seats. First tell me, is Annamalai contesting or not? And is this 2 to 6 seats going to be one of them, Annamalai?
I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball. But what I'm hearing from the media, I'm just sharing with you what I'm hearing from the media, is he may be contesting from the Coimbatore seat. He may be contesting. If the High Command asks him to contest, he would certainly contest. And it's evident. It is just a start of a tsunami, Badmaja. It is just a start of the tsunami. Because if in Tamil Nadu, BJP's numbers is what you're showing, I have been crying every day that BJP is the number 2 party, displacing EDMK, Edapadi DMK, because it is no more AIADMK, it is EDMK. And there is terrible anti-incumbency against DMK. The point here is that DMK had a vote share of 33.5%. From 33.5%, your opinion poll itself is showing that they are going below 30%. Now, Congress cannot be 20%. If Congress is at 20%, then it will be music to the ears of the Congress leaders. Because Congress got 54 lakh votes. If they are 20%, then Congress must be getting close to around 85 lakh votes. If they are getting 85 lakh votes, Dharnidharan asked, I am asking Dharnidharan, is DMK planning to give Congress 15 seats? Because 15 seats is equal to 90 lakh votes. And your opinion poll predicts that statistically speaking, they are at 20%, which means they should be contesting in 15 seats. But on the contrary, DMK is not even willing to concede more than 6 to 7 seats to Congress. And this is the reality. This
answer,
is
Selam
BJP's
Dhanidharan.
election. This is Modi ji's election. This is Annamalai's election in Tamil Nadu.
Is Congress the monkey on your back?
See, not exactly. See, the whole point is we need to know exactly how many seats the Congress will contest. That will be decided by my leader. And DMK has a very strong alliance in Tamil Nadu. And as such, our vote share has not reduced. And if you look at other polls also, on your earlier poll also, DMK is said to win 39 plus 1, that's 40, Tamil Nadu plus Puducherry. I think that's what we are expecting. So DMK is a front runner when other two competitors to us, the opposition parties to us, not even able to decide on what their alliance parties would be. We have gone ahead and allocated seats to many of our allies, and we are going, and our alliance is intact, and then seats will be decided by the next 48 hours.
Sanju
So
Verma,
there is no
Sanju
confusion
Verma, I
in the
just
DMK
want to
camp.
point out gently that one hand you have the Tamil Nadu model, where despite a lot of local leaders of the BJP saying, you know, we must mend bridges with AIDMK, BJP decided Ekla Chalo. And apparently it's paying off. I mean, Ekla Chalo, of course, you've got smaller parties also, but largely you didn't go with the AIDMK, as opposed to what is happening in Andhra Pradesh. Sanju.
Okay. Padmaja, first things first. Let me, for the benefit of your audience, say that the BJP has 29 Lok Sabha seats currently vis-a-vis the Congress, which stands at 27. So this entire narrative that BJP to South India mein koi naam and nishan nahi hai, that's a whole lot of balderdash. Coming to your point on Tamil Nadu, questions हमेशा BJP से पूछे जाते हैं, तो मैं आज एक सवाल करना चाहती हूँ. Mr. Dhanidharan said that the alliance is working fine. Now you tell me, Padmaja, will the DMK be willing to abdicate its seat from Thoothukudi, where Karni Modi is the MP? Will the DMK be willing to abdicate its seat from Nilgiris, where A. Raja of the DMK is the member of parliament? Will, by that logic, the Congress be willing to abdicate its seat from Sivaganga, where Karti Chidambaram, the son of P. Chidambaram, is the member of parliament? Will the Congress be willing to abdicate its seat from Kanyakumari, where the Congress says Vijay Vasanta Kumar is the member of parliament? And speaking of Coimbatore, who's the member of parliament in Coimbatore currently? It is neither the DMK nor the Congress nor the ADMK. It is PR Natarajan of the CPM. Now, where does CPM fit into the overall scheme of things? आपने तो अपने बीच में decide कर लिया कोयम्बटूर में, शायद DMK लड़ेगा, DMK नहीं तो कांग्रेस लड़ेगा, पर यहाँ तो CPM के PR Natarajan is the member of parliament. उनका क्या dot alliance से कोई लेना देना नहीं है. And by the same logic, I want to say one more thing. You got Ravuna Reddy, and I did not get a chance to respond. I have been on a couple of debates.
We can't go back to Telangana. Let Selam Dhanidharan respond to your question on Tamil Nadu. And by the way, you're talking about Karti Chidambaram from Shivaganga. Apparently, the local unit has passed a resolution saying don't give him a ticket. The local Congress unit has passed a resolution. But anyway, answer. Will you concede all these seats, Selam Dhanidharan, to the Congress?
No, I think this is between us and Congress this is between DMK and Congress to decide, and the alliance talks are going very smooth. Congress being the senior most ally, we wanted to decide the seat sharing with Congress at last.
It's a smooth and silent alliance.
First, we gave it to
Nobody
smaller
is
parties
willing to
like
disclose how
Kongu,
many
Netra,
seats you'll fight.
Kalagam.
It's an
No,
awfully
listen.
silent alliance.
Padmaja, 10 seconds, please.
No.
No. Let Mr. Dhanidharan finish.
I don't know why should the BJP spokesperson be worried about what seats we are going to give, we are going to concede to Congress. It's between Congress and DMK, and Congress Tamil Nadu president has said the talks are going on smooth. Our leader has said it. There is no confusion whatsoever. It will be finalized in the next 2 days. Today we finalized with MDMK and VCK.
Okay.
Earlier CPI, CPM, and before that the Kongu party and several other parties. So now the talks are going on, and there is no confusion whatsoever.
Okay, but I want to also point out to our viewers and get in Harshvardhan ji on this. The interesting thing to watch here is कि किसके vote share में the BJP is eating away. It is clearly not the Congress, because they have pretty much managed to hold on. So has the DMK. But it is the AIADMK and ironically the smaller parties like the CPI, CPM, which is losing out. What do you make of this, Harshvardhan ji?
पद्मजा जी, मुझे लगता है कि तमिलनाडु की राजनीति को देश को ठीक से देखना चाहिए. 1967 के बाद से कांग्रेस ने नेशनल ऑल्टरनेटिव का जो एक कहें कि दक्षिण भारत में एक विकल्प था, उसको पूरी तरह से खत्म कर दिया. कांग्रेस मैदान छोड़कर भाग गई और आज ये स्थिति है कि डीएमके जो सनातन का नाश करने की बात करती है, हिंदू धर्म के खिलाफ बात करती है, वो डीएमके लीडिंग पार्टनर है और पीछे पीछे चल रही है कांग्रेस पार्टी। और मैं बार बार एक बात कहता हूं, फिर से दोहरा रहा हूं, 2024 के चुनाव में दक्षिण भारत दिल्ली की तरफ मुंह करके खड़ा है, वो नेशनल ऑल्टरनेटिव की तलाश कर रहा है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी उस गैप को भरने की कोशिश कर रही। एआईडीएमके का वोट शेयर उसका पहला स्टेप है। कांग्रेस का जो एक विकल्प था, जिसको राष्ट्रीय राजनीतिक विकल्प के तौर पर हम कहते हैं, उसको साउथ इंडिया में तमिलनाडु से भारतीय जनता पार्टी बहुत तेजी से उसको ग्रैब करती हुई दिख रही है। और के अन्नामलाई जो उनकी एन मन एन बक्कल यात्रा थी, उसका रिस्पांस जिस तरह से रहा है, जिस तरह से सेंगोल स्थापना के समय जो अधिनियम यहां आए हुए थे, जो बार बार कहा जाता है ना भारतीय जनता पार्टी किनको वहां कौन सा वोट शेयर लेकर आएगी, जो पिछड़ी जातियों का वोट शेयर है वो भारतीय जनता पार्टी के साथ आने जा रहा है। उसके अलावा जो सनातन को लेकर नेशनल ऑल्टरनेटिव देखते हैं, और पहली बार है कि डीएमके को अपनी उस कहते हैं ना कि बहुत लंबे समय से जो एंटी सनातन था उस पर उसको मुश्किल हो रही है। उसको लग रहा है कि शायद इस वाले लोकसभा चुनाव में उसके लिए मुश्किलें बढ़ेंगी।
फनी थिंग इज यू से कि जो दक्षिण भारत है दिल्ली की तरफ मुंह करके खड़ा है। ए राजा तो कह रहे हैं कि दक्षिण भारत इज अ डिफरेंट कंट्री ऑल टुगेदर एंड वी आर अ यूनियन ऑफ डिफरेंट कंट्रीज।
भ्रम टूटेगा इस बात में, इस बार भ्रम टूटेगा।
हाँ, तो भ्रम टूटेगा कि नहीं? बट वन स्पेसिफिक क्वेश्चन आई वांट टू आस्क यू जेवीसी श्रीराम, in the BJP share this is showing 4 to 5 seats. We discussed one Coimbatore. In terms of seats, what are the other possible seats, names?
I will give you the names, Badmaja. South Chennai is one, Coimbatore is number two,
Who's fighting South
Tirunelveli
Chennai?
is number three,
Who will fight
Tenkasi
South
is number
Chennai?
4.
Let's go with that also.
I don't know. I don't know
Nirmala
who is fighting,
Sitharaman?
number 5. And Pollachi 6. I don't know who is fighting.
Okay.
Okay, Nirmala, I don't know whether Nirmala Sitharaman is going to fight, SG Surya, who is a local guy who is going to fight, or is it going to go to somebody like Kushbu, who's a celebrity, and who can also contest, because she contested from Thousand Lights constituency. So we don't know, because South Chennai requires a big name. Vaijayanti Mala Bali was the candidate in 1980 and 84, if you remember, and she defeated Ira Serian. So I don't know, even Kushbu actress could be a candidate for that. And you have a problem of plenty in South Chennai. So I have given you the 6 seats where
Okay, so there is
BJP
there is South Chennai, there is Coimbatore.
Where it's a shocking seat. It's a shocking seat. Sri Perumbudur, T.R. Balu is the MP. And my surveys are showing that BJP is doing exceedingly well at Sri Perumbudur, which would be a shock even to BJP leaders.
Let's first take a look at the vote share. The vote share for Kerala is BJP at 19%, Congress is at 37%, and the CPM is at 26%, IUML is at 6%, others are at 12%. What is the seat breakup like? The BJP, for the first time, may actually open its account here, 0 to 1 seats, but it's 0 to 1. So let's not, get too excited about it. The Congress is at 8 to 10 seats. CPM is at 6 to 8 seats. And the Congress is at 8 to 10. Let's take a look at the comparison graphics because that will give us a better idea. Here you have it. 8 to 10 for Congress, down from 15. IUML, pretty much the same. CPM is gaining from 1. It has gone up to 6 to 8. And the BJP may actually open its account over here. Sanju Verma, some good news. One, who do you think this is going to be? Is it going to be Rajiv Chandrasekhar? Could it be Anil Antony? Anil Antony is fighting Anto Antony. Congress has also declared their seat there, their candidate.
See, Padmaja, जो कहते हैं ना, बीजेपी का डाउनसाइड 0 है केरला में. We can only move northwards. We cannot go southwards. But the important point which I want to make is that कांग्रेस को जो 52 सीटें मिली थी लोकसभा 2019 में, 75% सीटें केरल और तमिलनाडु से मिली थी, 15 सीटें तो सिर्फ केरल से मिली थी. तो यदि डाउनसाइड किसी का है, if there is one party which can go southwards, it is the Congress. और इसका कारण क्या है मैं बताऊंगी. 15 सीटें लोकसभा 2019 में कांग्रेस को मिली. Then look at the results of Kerala elections in 2021. The CPM plus Pinarayi Vijayan के एजिस के अंडर they got 99 seats. 91 से उनका टैली हो गया 99 सीट्स, जबकि कांग्रेस का 2021 केरला इलेक्शंस में नंबर ऑफ सीट्स केम डाउन फ्रॉम 47 to 41, जबकि वोट शेयर डिफरेंस सिर्फ 5% था between Pinarayi Vijayan led CPM and the Congress. So the limited point I'm making is that Congress is on the decline. Similarly, Tamil Nadu में आप क्या कह रहे हैं? आपके इतने ETG सर्वेज आए हैं जो ये कह रहे हैं कि या तो बीजेपी को 22% या 24 या 26% वोट शेयर तमिलनाडु में मिलेगा and the seats will be 2 to 4. But if our winnability quotient increases with a 26 or a 28% vote share, the tally in Tamil Nadu could go from 0 to 6, 7 or even 8 seats.
Okay, winnability quotient aside, Lokesh Jindal, from the first seat of the Congress, it has become quite clear that your maximum focus is on Kerala. In the first list of 39, there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 out of 39, almost 50% of the seats were declared from Kerala. And with good reason, because clearly this is the one state where you are doing the best. Having said that, from 15 coming down to 8 to 10.
No, absolutely not, Padmaja. I will not agree with this survey. Because if you look at 2019, in all the seats where Congress had won, the difference was at least 2 to 3%. And there were certain seats where Congress lost. For example, I'm talking about Allappuzha, where we have K.C. Venugopal. He will be contesting from the Congress. Over there, in 2019, Shanimul Usman, who he had just lost with a margin of around 8 to 10,000 votes. So I would say over here that Congress is very strong. In fact, more than 16, it will go on to increase the numbers to 17, but not going on the downside at all. Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Telangana, and even Maharashtra, these are going to be the states where Congress is definitely going to gain significantly.
Okay.
Yes, Padmaja.
Okay. JVC Sriram, the list that came out, obviously Rahul Gandhi, the first big name has been put out by the Congress. K.C. Venugopal has also been fielded this time around. What do you make of the first list and whether the first list ka effect is going to change this? Is the Rahul effect going to take this number from 8 to 10 back to 15, who knows, even 16?
See, because Padmaja, I've been seeing your, news items for the last 2 hours, and you have said that in your news channel, you have reported that some of the big names, I don't want to name them, you already named it, like Kamal Nath and all those people, are not going to contest elections in 2024, which means they need to get their general secretary organization to contest, to say that, okay, fine, we are also there, our leader is also contesting. That is why K.C. Venugopal is there. Now, if in Kerala, Congress is going to lose anywhere between 5 to 7 seats, which means Congress might actually go down from 44 seats what they got in 2014.
Respond, Lokesh Jindal. Also, is it true that most of the leaders were not very keen on contesting this time around? Big leaders.
Absolutely not. In fact, many of the 2019 candidates, member of parliament, they have been given the tickets. The tickets have been distributed to the same candidates. And in fact,
no, it has been given to them. That doesn't mean they are happy with it.
In Kerala, there is an anti-incumbency, and plus there is also a strong resentment against the BJP because it has failed on the devolution of funds. So all the entire South today, it is having resentment against the center, the BJP, because the proceeds has been poor. There is no water in Karnataka. Kerala is under debt. Whether we are talking about Maharashtra, whether we are talking about Telangana,
Kerala Congress is carrying out marches against Pinarayi Vijayan, and you are still saying resentment is against BJP.
The resentment is against BJP.
What is this BJP on my mind? Anyway, let's go on to Karnataka, because I think people are interested in the Karnataka numbers as well. I want to quickly show the Karnataka numbers as well, because they will be critical to the total numbers that we are going to pivot into at 9 p.m. for the cross, pan-India numbers is what we're going to pivot into. So I have to show Karnataka as well. 52% for the NDA, which is being shown over here. Let me give you actually a party-wise breakup also of these numbers. In Karnataka, you have got the BJP at 46%, the Congress at 42%, and the JDS is at 6%. Now, as far as the seat share is concerned, the BJP will get 21 to 23 seats, Congress will be at 4 to 6 seats, and the JDS will get 1 to 2 seats. द इंटरेस्टिंग थिंग इज हर्षवर्धन जी कि जो असेंबली इलेक्शन के बाद व्हाइट वॉश प्रिडिक्ट किया जा रहा था, और खुद हमारे ईटीजी पोल में भी दिख रहा था कि शायद बीजेपी की सीटें 19-20 में भी जा सकती हैं. नाउ दे आर बैक एट 21-23.
पद्मजा जी, विधानसभा चुनाव में भारतीय जनता पार्टी के हारने की वजहें अगर देखें तो शायद इस सर्वे के जो परिणाम आ रहे हैं वो समझ में आ जाएंगे. भारतीय जनता पार्टी की लीडरशिप, ढेर सारे झगड़े, ढेर सारी लड़ाइयां, बीएस येदियुरप्पा नहीं थे मतलब लीडरशिप पोजीशन पर नहीं थे. उनके बड़े बड़े नेता पार्टी छोड़कर जा रहे थे. जगदीश शेट्टार जैसे पूर्व मुख्यमंत्री नेता वो पार्टी छोड़कर चले गए. लिंगायत मतों का कहीं कहीं विभाजन हो गया. भारतीय जनता पार्टी जो लग रहा था कि वहां पर एक अच्छी स्थिति में होगी, लेकिन जब चुनाव के नतीजे आए तो भारतीय जनता पार्टी बहुत पीछे चली गई. कांग्रेस वहां सरकार बना लेती है. उसकी एक बड़ी वजह थी कि बजरंग दल पर प्रतिबंध लगाने की बात कांग्रेस पार्टी ने अपने मैनिफेस्टो में की थी. लगाया नहीं प्रतिबंध, क्योंकि वो लगाने की स्थिति नहीं थी, लेकिन एक कंसोलिडेशन हुआ और जो मुस्लिम मतों का ध्रुवीकरण हुआ उसने कांग्रेस पार्टी को बड़ा लाभ दिया. यानी भारतीय जनता पार्टी खांचों में बट गई थी, उसके बड़े नेता पार्टी छोड़ रहे थे, झगड़े आपस में थे. अभी वो बहुत हद तक काबू में आता दिखता है. भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने जनता दल सेकुलर के साथ समझौता कर लिया. बीजेपी के बड़े नेता जगदीश शेट्टार तो वापस आ ही गए. येदियुरप्पा के बेटे विजेंद्र वो प्रदेश अध्यक्ष बन गए. कुल मिलाकर बीजेपी फिर से लीडिंग पोजीशन में दिख रही है और मुझे लगता है कि ये जो सर्वे है वो उसी डायरेक्शन को दिखा रहा है, इसी तरफ बढ़ता हुआ लोकसभा चुनाव. और सबसे बड़ी बात, नरेंद्र मोदी खुद यहां चेहरा होंगे. नरेंद्र मोदी किसी दूसरे के लिए वोट नहीं मांग रहे होंगे.
The also important thing will be, Sanju Verma, how many seats are given away to the JDS? Because if on its own the BJP was strong in 2019, what's the wisdom in yielding space 3 to 4 seats to the JDS?
You know, Padmaja, I agree for a change with Mr. Tripathi. I think, first and foremost, let's, realize one thing. BJP का सबसे खराब विधानसभा का स्कोर 2013 के कर्नाटका असेंबली इलेक्शंस में था, जब हमको सिर्फ 40 सीटें मिली थी. और 2014 के लोकसभा इलेक्शंस में, असेंबली इलेक्शंस में सिर्फ 40 सीटें, और लोकसभा इलेक्शन 2014 में we got how many seats? We got 19. तो कहने का तात्पर्य यह है, और पिछली बार हमको 25 सीटें मिली. पिछले 3 लोकसभा इलेक्शंस यदि आप देखें कर्नाटका से, 2009, 2014, 2019, बीजेपी का लोएस्ट स्कोर रहा है 17 सीटें और कांग्रेस का हाईएस्ट स्कोर रहा है 9 सीटें. So, this is a comparison between David and Goliath, and unfortunately this time it's not David that is going to win. It will continue to be the behemoth, the Goliath called BJP, which will win, because as Mr. Tripathi said, with the anointment as the state president of K. Vijayendra, the Lingayat vote bank, which had sort of, scattered away and moved away, that is coming back to the BJP rank. Jagdish Shettar coming back to the BJP is another big positive. But 10 seconds में एक चीज कहूंगी. कांग्रेस ने क्या कहा था कर्नाटका विधानसभा चुनाव के पहले? 300 यूनिट्स ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी फ्री, लक्ष्मी भाग्य योजना, 10 kg चावल हर महीने मुफ्त. फिर इन्होंने कहा था बस पास फ्री. ट्रांसपोर्टर स्ट्राइक हो गई, पीने का पानी नहीं है, बेलगावी में आए दिन नाबालिग बच्चियों के साथ गैंगरेप होता है, सैंड माफिया पर कोई कंट्रोल नहीं है. एंड डीके शिव कुमार उप मुख्यमंत्री कहते हैं डेवलपमेंट के लिए पैसा नहीं है, क्योंकि जो हमने फ्रीबीज अनाउंस की थी उसका हमको हर्जाना भुगतना पड़ेगा. साल का हर्जाना 57,000 करोड़ है. हमारी तो जो बैंक्रप्सी के ऊपर हम लोग खड़े हैं, बिकॉज हमारी जो ट्रेजरी है दैट इज एम्प्टी. ये डीके शिव कुमार ने ऐलान कर दिया है.
Okay. If you're saying that things are a complete mess in Karnataka for the Congress, at least numerically, it seems to be good news for you, even if it's bad news for the people of Karnataka right now, with their water trouble in Bengaluru and a lot of buses overcrowded. But let's see how things change in the next 30 days, because this is only the beginning. The dates are going to be announced in all likelihood the next week itself. And as someone famously said, who knows after that? Khela hobe. All gentlemen and Sanju Verma, thanks for joining.